Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to this seminar on IELTS. We are here live at TRACS. Some participants for this seminar are also sitting in the face-to-face environment. तो जो आपने virtually join किया है उनको भी welcome और जो इधर face-to-face बैठे हैं उनके लिए भी बड़ा warm welcome from TRACS. So my name is Dr. Atul Mansoor. I am the Chief Executive Officer of TRACS. And with me today, Ms. Rabia Munir. We both of us are going to give you a small briefing about what IELTS is, what opportunities does it offer, and how TRACS comes into your picture for IELTS preparation, especially from the perspective of what are our facilities, what are our trainers doing, what are their qualifications, and how they are going to distinguish themselves from other IELTS preparatory institutes here in Lahore and beyond. So without further ado, I would hand over the floor to Ms. Rabia Munir, who is one of our lead instructors here. And she's going to take you through the details of IELTS, and then I'm going to follow up with the advantage which TRACS offers to you. And then we are going to wrap up with question and answer session and any comments you have. So over to Rabia, and then we proceed.
Thank you, sir. All right. Assalamu alaikum to all. I hope you all are doing well. So we'll talk about IELTS today, and a screen will be shared with you on which you can see the slides so that you get the information more clearly. I hope you all can see the screen. Kindly confirm in chat box. Can you see the screen? Okay, perfect. So IELTS is basically an English language testing system. The abbreviation you can see on the screen. International English Language Testing System, which is the most authentic test right now in the world if you want to proceed with your immigration goals or study goals, right? So first, let's talk about its importance. Why IELTS is important? So first and foremost thing is, you can study or you can immigrate to an English speaking country. This is basically a golden ticket for you so that आप किसी भी English speaking country में जा सकें, वहाँ पर पढ़ सकें या वहाँ पर work visa के लिए apply कर सकें. Secondly, if you do it even in your country, then you can secure a good job because you know interpersonal skills बहुत important होती हैं किसी भी job में. So if you have given IELTS, it would give you a benefit to secure a good job even in your own country. Obviously, it increases your chances for a better occupation, whether it's your country or outside in a foreign country. दोनों में ये आपके लिए बहुत ज़्यादा beneficial रहेगा, because this test is designed in a way कि आपको ये discipline सिखाता है. When you study, when you see its program, किस तरह से वो structured है, कितने इसके sections हैं, और उनका क्या criteria है. It all depends on discipline, because this test basically is a symbol of discipline. How it starts, how it ends, how particular they are in the conduction criteria, वो सब चीजें आपको एक proper discipline सिखाती हैं to sit in a test, to sit in this exam and to score good bands. Secondly, it also motivates you to study. As I told you earlier, इसका जो study material है, जो इसका एक proper structure है exam का, जो pattern है, वो itself इतना disciplined है कि आपका खुद दिल करता है आप इसको study करें. And when you get the daily feedback, तो फिर आपको और motivation मिलती है next modules को study करने के लिए. So that's why with the help of an expert, you can crack this obviously. So let's talk about its section. We know it has 4 sections. It is divided into 4 modules, you can say. So basically this test is testing your or assessing your skills. 4 skills: listening, reading, writing and speaking. इन सब के साथ English linked होगी. आप English को कितने better way में सुनते हैं, आपकी hearing skills test होंगी, then your reading skills, means your comprehension skills as well. आप कितनी अच्छी तरह रीडिंग को समझते हैं. इसमें ऐसे रीडिंग नहीं होती that a paragraph is there and you just read it out. It's not like that. It's a proper way. इसको करने का एक तरीका है. You get some passages, a text, and then you need to scan it and skim it, then scan and skim, and then you can solve the questions given below. उससे ही linked questions आएंगे. आपने किए हुए हैं comprehension passages. हमारी इंग्लिश जो रही है बेसिक्स उसके अंदर कॉम्प्रीहेंशन पैसेजेस हमेशा से रहे हैं, बट ये थोड़े टेक्निकल होते हैं. दे टेक इट फ्रॉम लाइक सम आर्टिकल और मैगजीन. देन इट्स राइटिंग. Writing again, it's not the more you write the more bands you will get. It's not like that. How you write means the delivery criteria. आप कितना अच्छा ग्रामर यूज करते हैं, कितने अच्छा आपका डिलीवरी क्राइटेरिया है, उस पे आपके बैंड स्कोर्स डिपेंड करते हैं. सो यू नीड टू बी क्रिएटिव इन योर राइटिंग, क्योंकि इसकी राइटिंग कोई लर्नड वे नहीं है इसका कि आप जो भी आपको सिलेबस है आपने याद करना है एंड यू हैव टू अटेम्प्ट इट. इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. दे गिव यू अनसीन टॉपिक्स ऑफ एसेज एंड यू नीड टू अटेम्प्ट इट. If you talk about speaking, then it's like an interview. So these are like general details about these 4 modules. Let's move forward towards some general details about IELTS. If you give IELTS, the result card will be valid for 2 years. 2 साल तक आपका रिजल्ट कार्ड वैलिड रहेगा. आप किसी भी यूनिवर्सिटी में अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, फॉरेन यूनिवर्सिटी में, या आप वर्क वीजा अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. 2 साल तक आपका IELTS एक्सपायर नहीं होता. आफ्टर एवरी 2 years इट गेट्स एक्सपायर और आपको फिर उसको रीअटेम्प्ट करना पड़ता है. इसके बेसिकली 2 कंडक्टर्स हैं. आपका टेस्ट जो है IELTS का, दैट इज डिजाइंड एंड कंपोज्ड बाय यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ कैम्ब्रिज. ठीक है, बनता वहां पर है, कंपोज भी वहीं पर होता है, एंड इवन इट इज चेक्ड ओवर देयर. बट थ्रू आउट द ग्लोब देयर आर 2 कंडक्टर्स जो आपका टेस्ट कंडक्ट करते हैं और आप इनके थ्रू अपना टेस्ट देते हैं कैम्ब्रिज को. So these two are AEO, which is an Australian body, and British Council. ठीक है, ये दोनों में कोई डिफरेंस नहीं है. मोस्ट पीपल हैव दिस काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन कि यहाँ पर टेस्ट इजी आता है और इधर डिफिकल्ट. ऐसा नहीं है, दोनों का टेस्ट सेम होता है. दे आर जस्ट 2 डिफरेंट कंडक्टर्स. ड्यूरेशन ऑफ द टेस्ट इज 3 hours and the result for paper based IELTS comes out in 14 working days. अगर आप पेपर पे IELTS दे रहे हैं तो आपका रिजल्ट 2 weeks में आउट होगा. रिजल्ट आपका स्कोर कैसे होता है, इसमें ग्रेड्स नहीं है, देयर आर बैंड्स. आउट ऑफ 9 बैंड्स यू स्कोर 8, 7.5, 7, 6.5. इट डिपेंड्स. एंड यू नीड टू टेक योर स्टेशनरी विद यू. आपको ये चीजें भी बहुत ज्यादा थोड़ी सी डिफरेंट लगेंगी कि आप पेन यूज नहीं कर सकते. यू नीड टू सॉल्व इट विद अ पेंसिल, अ लेड पेंसिल, क्योंकि जो उनका कंप्यूटर है वो स्कैन ही पेंसिल को करता है. दे डू नॉट डिटेक्ट पेन. 3 मॉड्यूल्स आपके, अगर आप पेपर बेस्ड IELTS दे रहे हैं तो आपके 3 मॉड्यूल्स एक ही दिन में होंगे, which are listening, reading and writing. But the speaking will be conducted separately on another day. It could be like 3 days before your writing test or 3 days after your writing test. Fine, so it depends on the slots available. IELTS कितनी दफा हम अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हैं? इसकी अनलिमिटेड अटेम्प्ट्स हैं. अगर आपसे एक बार फॉर एग्जाम्पल क्लियर नहीं हुआ, यू कैन सिट इन द एग्जाम अगेन. सो देयर इज नो ऑब्जेक्शन ऑन इट कि आप इसको 3 दफा ही दे सकते हैं लाइफ में और जस्ट 4 times. इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. द प्राइस, करंट प्राइस इज 46,400. ये वेरी करती है विद द टाइप्स ऑफ IELTS. UKVI IELTS has different prices, general has different and academic has different. So when you book your test, वहां पर नीचे क्लियर आपकी प्राइस आ रही होती है. The standard is 46,400. Academic IELTS आपका 2 तरह की टाइप्स हैं. We'll talk about it in the next slide कि आपके कितने टाइप्स के IELTS होते हैं. एक एकेडमिक है जो स्टडी पर्पस के लिए है, वो 4 times कंडक्ट होता है in a month. And general, which is for immigration and work visas, it is conducted twice a month. Fine. So these were the general details about IELTS. Now we'll talk about its types. मीडियम्स भी इसके 2 हैं. आप इसको पेपर पे भी अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हैं एंड यू कैन अटेम्प्ट इट ऑन अ कंप्यूटर एज वेल. सो बोथ हैज सम प्रोज एंड कॉन्स. ऑब्वियसली जिस आपके कंफर्ट लेवल पे डिपेंड करता है. इफ यू आर कंफर्टेबल, इफ यू आर अ कंप्यूटर फ्रेंडली पर्सन, then computer based would be best for you because the result comes out in 6 to 7 working days. जल्दी इसका रिजल्ट आ जाता है और इसके स्लॉट्स काफी ज्यादा अवेलेबल हैं. ये यूजुअली डेली बेसिस पर कंडक्ट हो रहा है. जबकि पेपर बेस्ड सिर्फ 4 टाइम्स कंडक्ट होता है एकेडमिक, ये डेली बेसिस पे कंडक्ट हो रहा है। ब्रिटिश काउंसिल, एईओ, आईडीबी, किसी के भी थ्रू आप कंप्यूटर बेस्ड आइल्स दे सकते हैं। So these were the benefits. And secondly, when it comes to writing task, in computer based IELTS, आपके writing जितनी भी आपने लिखे होंगे words, the word count will be available. Whereas in paper based, it won't be available. So ये दोनों चीजें हैं. Academic and general, we talked about it earlier. Many people have questions about UKVI IELTS. So UK के लिए जब आप study visa apply कर रहे हैं and you are applying for an undergrad degree, means आप bachelor's के लिए apply कर रहे हैं और यहाँ पर आपने intermediate सिर्फ किया हुआ है, then you will go for UKVI IELTS because the embassy accepts this one, UKVI. Why? Because they have some, UKVI IELTS आपका लेकिन बाकी ऑस्ट्रेलिया, अमेरिका इन सब में एक्सेप्टेबल होगा। अगर आप मास्टर्स के लिए अप्लाई कर रहे हैं, you don't need to give UKVI IELTS. You will give UKVI if you are applying in for an undergraduate program. I will address your question later on. मैंने आपको क्वेश्चन देख लिया है। लाइफ स्किल्स भी एक टेस्ट है, इट इज फॉर स्पाउस वीजा, अगेन फॉर यूके। ठीक है, इसमें सिर्फ लिसनिंग और स्पीकिंग की स्किल्स होती हैं। इफ अ पर्सन नीड्स टू अप्लाई फॉर स्पाउस वीजा, वो ये वाला आइल्स देते हैं फॉर यूके। ओके, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट लिसनिंग इन डिटेल। Listening is the first and foremost module when you go into the examination hall. जो पहला आपका मॉड्यूल होता है वो लिसनिंग होता है, जिसके अंदर आपके 40 क्वेश्चंस हैं और 40 मार्क्स के हैं। And you will be given an infrared headphones, obviously those will be wireless, and an audio will be played in those headphones. You will listen to an audio which will be played just for once. This is the main thing. आप listening में कोई भी ऑडियो रिवाइंड फॉरवर्ड नहीं कर सकते। यू हैव नो एक्सेस टू एनी काइंड ऑफ लैपटॉप और फोन। आपकी ऑडियो एग्जामिनर ही प्ले करेंगे एंड दे विल पॉज इट, सो यू कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग अबाउट इट। आपको एक ही दफा सुनना है, अंडरस्टैंड करना है और अपना आंसर लिखना है ऑन अ बुकलेट। एंड इन द एंड, इट इज फॉर पेपर बेस्ड, इन द एंड यू विल गेट एक्स्ट्रा 10 minutes टू ट्रांसफर योर आंसर्स फ्रॉम द बुकलेट टू एन आंसर शीट। क्योंकि आपकी आंसर शीट चेक होती है, दे विल नॉट चेक योर बुकलेट, सो यू कैन राइट एनीथिंग ऑन इट। नोट्स बनाने हैं आपने या जो भी आप कीवर्ड्स लिखना चाह रहे हैं और अंडरलाइन करना चाह रहे हैं, यू कैन डू इट। When it comes to screen, a computer-based test, you won't get 10 minutes extra. You will just get 2 minutes to review your answers. क्योंकि वहां पर आपने सिर्फ क्लिक किया होगा अपने आंसर पे, आपने टाइप नहीं किया होगा, उसको राइट नहीं किया होगा। So you will just click on the answers and you are done. So many people find computer-based more easy to attempt without any break. ये भी एक important thing है, IELTS के किसी भी मॉड्यूल में ब्रेक नहीं होती। 40 minutes या 35 minutes की listening है, they take your listening test from you and immediately they give you the reading test, and their invigilators are quite quick, so वो ज़्यादा देर नहीं लेते आपका एग्जाम डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करने में। Again you will get 40 questions, 9 bands इसके होंगे, 60 minutes अब आपको मिलेंगे, because obviously I told you earlier, इसके अंदर comprehension text आता है। You need to read between the lines carefully and then attempt your answer, give your answer. So 60 minutes में आपको 3 passages आएंगे और आपने उनको solve करना है। This time you will not get any extra minute to transfer your answer. Transfer आपने answers करने हैं, but इन्हीं 60 minutes में you will not get any extra time. So you need to be very careful, you need to understand the meaning and then solve your test. It's the game of keywords basically. वो जब आप classes join करते हैं, आपको यही tips और tricks सिखाई जाती हैं कि आपने keywords के साथ किस तरह अपने answer को attempt करना है। Again, without any break, you will get the writing exam. So in writing, again, they will give you 60 minutes, but in 60 minutes, you need to complete 2 writing tasks. If you are giving general IELTS, तो आप एक letter लिखेंगे of 150 to 170 words. If you are giving academic IELTS, then you will be writing a report. उसकी जो picture होगी report की, it could be any chart, database chart. आपने उसको observe करना है and then अपने words में उसको लिखना है meaningfully, कि आप पूरा meaning convey करें what is happening in that report. So this task technically takes 20 minutes. And then comes the main task, which is essay writing. वो दोनों में होती है, whether you give academic or general. दोनों में आपने एक essay लिखना है of 250 to 270 words. आपको मैंने पहले बताया है in the first slide that do not do not get confused about writing कि आप जितना ज्यादा लिखेंगे उतने scores आएंगे. इसमें word limit है. If you exceed the limit, they will cut your marks. If you write under limit, they will cut your score. तो आपको एक range में रहना पड़ता है और इस चीज का भी ध्यान रखना पड़ता है. So it's language over knowledge. कि आपका जो knowledge है उसको आप किस तरह language में put कर रहे हैं, following the structure of English. So structure carries the most marks. कितने paragraphs लिखने हैं, कितने words लिखने हैं, इसके ज्यादा marks हैं as compared to the knowledge. So this was writing. अगर आप कंप्यूटर बेस्ड टेस्ट दे रहे हैं, आपकी स्पीकिंग उसी दिन कंडक्ट हो जाएगी, एक ही दिन में आपके 4 सेक्शंस कवर हो जाएंगे. बट इफ यू आर गिविंग पेपर बेस्ड आइल्स, देन स्पीकिंग विल बी कंडक्टेड सेपरेटली because this is the shortest module. It takes only 15 minutes and it's just like an interview. It's just you and the examiner in the room, and they will ask you some questions you need to answer. What they are checking in this session, they are checking your confidence on top, then your eye contact, कि आप कितना eye contact रखते हैं examiner से, confused तो नहीं है, nervous नहीं है. Then comes your grammar, fluency and pronunciation. Accent के marks उन्होंने नहीं रखे हुए because they know that we are not the native speakers. So accent के marks किसी भी country में नहीं है for speaking. And it would be non-judgmental, means you can be creative in your topic. जो भी topic वो आपको देते हैं, आप उसमें कोई भी story share कर सकते हैं. It doesn't matter कि वो सच है या नहीं. So quickly अगर आपको कोई ऐसा topic आ जाता है जिस पे आपके पास कोई personal experience नहीं है, you can make it up because they give you 1 minute to think. So in that minute you get a chance to create your answer, or an answer can be इमेजिनेशन बेस्ड. वहीं पर आप उसको सोचें और आप वहां पर उसको बोलते हैं. तो बोलने के मार्क्स हैं और ठीक बोलने के मार्क्स हैं, राइट. सो दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट द 4 सेक्शंस ऑफ आइल्स. नाउ आई वुड लाइक टू टेल यू कि हम 2 ट्रेनर्स हैं यहाँ पर. वन इज मी, माई सेल्फ राबिया, एंड द अदर डॉक्टर अतर मंसूर. सो वी वुड बी giving you classes if you join TRACS. And you can also check our Facebook page, Instagram and website as well, plus YouTube channel, right? You can subscribe it. Now I would like Dr. Atar Mansoor to talk about the advantage of joining TRACS.
Actually, thank you, Rabia. Thank you for the comprehensive explanation on how IELTS comprises of 4 sections and what each section covers. For the candidates who intend to take IELTS, the most important decision is which preparatory institute to join, or it can be, if they do not want to join preparatory institute, how to prepare at home or on their own. So yes, there are ample opportunities. There is ample online material available through which candidates can prepare on their own. But I think the advantage of good mentors, trainers, and coaches can hardly be overemphasized. Good trainers, in fact, guide you, supervise you, enable you, put you in a rigorous and disciplined environment, and then they test you through mock exams and give you feedback. So it is important that you need to keep track of what you are doing. And for that, you need good mentors and good trainers and coaches. And TRACS offers you the advantage of these trainers who can, just as Rabia told, Rabia is the lead trainer and I'm also helping her. We would take into consideration your weaknesses, your strengths, and help you overcome your weaknesses and build on your strengths. I am myself an 8+ scorer in IELTS. Rabia is also an 8+ scorer. I, in fact, got 9 in speaking and 9 in listening. So I have achieved the top score in speaking and listening, and I've got 8 each in reading and writing. So, and I've also studied in Australia, and on the basis of my IELTS, I secured a very prestigious scholarship in the University of Sydney. So I have ample experience about how to train the candidates in IELTS. So TRACS has state-of-the-art facilities. I warmly invite you to come over here. There are few participants sitting in the face-to-face environment, and they are witnessing what we offer in the as far as infrastructure is concerned. And I think it's a very centrally located place in Lahore at Jail Road in High Q Towers, which is one of the best buildings here in Lahore, very recently built, new building. So as far as infrastructure and trainers are concerned, we can easily claim that we offer you top class environment and top instructors. Secondly, I think the most important thing is personalized coaching. As I mentioned earlier, that it is very important that all candidates they get ample opportunity for mock tests plus understand their weaknesses and strengths. So what Rabe and I are going to do, we are going to work very closely with you. We have very small personalized classes where we want you to really master IELTS because it's a ticket, as Rabia mentioned earlier in the presentation. It's a ticket to your dreams, your educational dreams, your work dreams, your immigrational dreams. And so we focus on personalized coaching. We do not have very big class size. We would try to keep them very small, around 15 to 20 students, and keep them very personalized. Secondly, our advantage is that we try to offer customized approach, which means that giving you tips, techniques, and tricks which can develop in you those abilities where you can ace all the four sections: reading, writing, listening, and speaking, and also to give you ample feedback so that you remain composed and calm on the day of your test, so you can overcome your nervousness, you can overcome your stresses, you can overcome your pressures for the final test date. Moving on, we also provide extensive online training classes, just as many of you have joined here on Zoom. If you are unable to join here in our office, in our campus, we will set appointments with you. We'll make batches or cohorts depending on how many people are interested in what time slots. We are very open. We are very flexible because it's only two of us. We take into account your busy schedules, your busy routines. If you are working, you are studying, you are in another city, we would happily engage with you, talk to you, converse with you, and take into account your constraints. And keeping in view your busy schedules, we would flexibly offer you classes online also. And even if you want to come on campus, I've always tried to ask students to come here, see our infrastructure, so that they can understand what value we offer. So we'll take into your account your busy schedules, your professional life, and offer you online classes. So I thank you here for listening patiently to this presentation and our information on seminar. I also urge you to visit our website, www.tracs.com.pk, and download our e-brochure. There is an e-brochure there which you can download. There is a tab on IELTS where every detail, including pricing, including course schedule, program structure, faculty profile, uh, everything is given. And you can download the e-brochure, print it out, and have a conversation with us. We also have a registration link for registering with us as a student, and you can just register there, and we'll get information about you, and we'll see that we can offer you online or face-to-face classes. Any questions here, any comments, you can unmute your mic or you can type in the chat box, and we would be happily answering those questions. G. I think the first question was from Sana Sami, difference between AU and British. So,
Yeah,
Rabia,
so I mentioned while I was giving the presentation that there is a university, Cambridge University, where IELTS exam, official IELTS exam is composed, and the examiners are there who set your paper. The AU and British Council, these two are just the conductors. They are just conducting your test, okay, in a hall where they will give you your exam and they will take it back from you. Then they will upload your test, your answers on a portal which is connected to Cambridge University. So basically, there is no difference between AEO and British Council. They are same. They are getting the same test from Cambridge. So it's a myth that paper given in AEO is easy and paper given by British Council is difficult. It's not this. It's not the case. All right, if you want to know about PTE, we are going to start our next session around 7 p.m. I will share the link with you, in which we'll talk in detail about PTE and about Australia immigration.
Yeah. In the meantime, if you are really interested in exploring RPT offering, you can go to our website and you can click, you can see the tab on PT, and then there is again a brochure, e-brochure there. You can download it, which gives you details about program structure, the course fee, and the details of how the course will be conducted over 4 weeks. So PT is available there, but if you are interested in listening to us, we are going to start the next seminar on PT in another about 15 to 20 minutes. So you can always, you are welcome. If you have registered for it, we'll share the link with you also. But if you haven't, please share your number here and then we can send you a link. Sham Aziz. So you asked the question, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So maybe you can share your number here in the chat box and we'll send you the link, Zoom link for the next session on PT. Any question from the face-to-face participant? Jamshed Saab, any question from you? TOEFL टेबल पर नहीं वो अभी भी है but not many people because it was more US focused. So yes, not only but वो क्योंकि US में ही डेवलप हुआ था टेस्ट और ज्यादा US था जी अमेरिकन था ETS होता था उसका टेस्टिंग एजेंसी एजुकेशनल टेस्टिंग सर्विस न्यू जर्सी में मैंने टोफल भी दिया था इनिशियली जब मैं अमेरिका पढ़ने गया था तो आई टुक टोफल आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट 90s. So, but later on when I went to Australia, I took IELTS. So TOEFL अब ज़्यादातर लोग पाकिस्तान में नहीं देते, लेकिन क्योंकि इमिग्रेशन के लिए TOEFL नहीं होता और IELTS इमिग्रेशन और वर्क वीजा के लिए भी होता है तो इसलिए जी तो yes.
Yes. So Sharafa, are you talking about computer-based IELTS? Typing words on computer would be the issue. In which context you are talking?
Ma'am, there are some questions in listening module or writing module.
Yes.
In which words are to write. Then how will we write in computer based?
In computer based, you will just drag your bar to the box and then you will click on it and quickly type your answer. If you are a slow typist, then they will give you a paper and pen separately. वो आपको देते हैं आप उस पे अपना आंसर नोट कर लें जो blanks के हैं. And when they give you 2 minutes at the end, you can type them down in the boxes. So typing wouldn't be a problem in computer-based test unless you are a very slow typist. तो आपको एक्टिव तो रहना पड़ता है साथ साथ बिल्कुल आपको बार भी ड्रैग करनी है वहां पर लेकर आना है जहां आंसर आपने टाइप करना है and then you will type it there. Any other questions because the session is going to end in next 5 minutes. Yes, no quiz and I believe Sana was there. Do you people have any questions?
Okay.
All right, thank you. We'll be in touch with you on WhatsApp and if you have any kind of queries.
Yeah. So here at TRACS, we offer special packages also. So if you are a group of students taking classes with us, for example, 3 or more, so we are going to offer you 10% discount also. So already our prices are very, competitive for the 4-week program. But if you refer your friends or you register as group of students, for example, 3 students at least, we are going to offer you some discounts. So you are always welcome to explore that also. And for that, you can call us and get the details. So thank you very much for taking time out, and we hope to see you either online, virtually, or at face-to-face here at TRACS campus. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Very nice.